to the visitor center off the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is such a great resource. If you're new to the area, they are really nice, and you can walk in and talk to them about hiking and all the trails and everything this area has to offer. Can you hear my dog? He's pretty psyched to go hiking this morning. Don't you love how your dogs know when you're going hiking? They're in the car and they're so happy. It's the best feeling.
Okay, this is the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
So to come to this trail, guys, I'm gonna figure out where we are.
It's near the 40.
It's near Highway 40. You cross the bridge, and then shortly after the bridge, the visitor center is going to be up on your left. Here we are, Blue Ridge Parkway, Visitor Center and Headquarters. Ooh, headquarters sounds so serious. And you just turn in, and look, there is no one here. Oh, except a big van or something cool with a Jeep. They're definitely hiking this morning. Hey everybody, this is Ashley with Nature Vibe Adventures. We are here this morning at the Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center. This is a fabulous resource if you are wondering where to hike. I've been coming to Asheville my whole life. I lived here briefly as a kid, and I never knew about this place. And mostly because I was one of those like whatever hikers, like we just hop in the car and figure it out. Well, now that we've moved here, we wanted to be a little more planned in our hiking. And so we came, and they have this outdoor guide. It is so fabulous. It lists all these trails off the parkway. So like it tells us right now, we're at the Visitor Center Loop, mile marker 384. It tells us it's an easy hike that's 1.2 miles. So we're gonna check it out, and you can join us. And we'll see if it's something that you'd like to explore when you come to Asheville. All right. Where we start, the Mountain to Sea Trail access, right at the visitor loop. So you park your car, you are here, ready for your little bit over a mile hike. Let's go! So a nice option, right as you enter the trail, you also have this Folk Art Center option, which is a bit of a longer trail. We've actually done it, and it's fabulous. It's 2.8 miles. So if we're in the mood for something longer, we would take that route. The loop also goes this way, but we'll veer off to go to the folk art. I think we're just gonna do the loop today, but who knows, we might change our mind if Haku's feeling the energy. Let's go. So, these colors on trees, these are our trail markers. The Mountain to Sea, I believe, is blue. No, that's wrong.
Mountain to Sea is white.
Mountain to Sea is white.
I think the loop is blue.
It's a good thing I'm not out here by myself.
I think the loop is blue.
Whatever.
And then the folk art's yellow.
It's important to know what trail you're on by the color. Haku's gonna eat the tree. It's important to just know. So I'm glad Gray seems to know, because I have no clue. But if you're a hiker, you follow the color. It's kind of like Candyland. I never thought about that. So we're gonna follow, what are we following today, Gray?
Aren't we doing the loop?
We're doing blue? Okay, so the visitor center loop is blue.
So if you don't see blue,
if you don't see blue,
you're lost.
You are lost. But you know, it's so well marked back here that we probably won't get lost. If we do, it'll be really funny for you guys. Good boy! Up, up. He loves agility. Up, up. Here, come. Good boy, Haku. Up, up, up. Let's wear him out. Up, up. Good boy. Good boy. You okay? He's gonna walk himself now. Come on. Look at him. He loves to walk himself. So check this out. This beautiful, I don't know if it's pine or something. It goes all the way up through here. Haku's gonna eat a stick. So we're taking a little rest here by the bridge, even though it's not a long hike. It's always good to stop and have some water or a little snack. And we just thought this bridge would be a beautiful place to chill for a minute. It's very cool. So we're coming upon the place where if you want to do the art loop, it's very easy to see. There's a sign here. The art loop would go up this way, so there's a climb. I think today we're just going to stay on the nice mellow mountain to sea visitor loop. So just know if you want to do the art walk, it's that way. And maybe we'll do that another day for you all so you can see what it's like. But today we're going to take it easy. Hear those birds. So hey everybody, we just walked to the right a little bit. I wanted you to know there's a little veering point and it'll say on the ground Hemp Hill Road. Don't take that path because it leads you into this person's house. You'll just stay where you see the little white on the tree, and that is the visitor. Just wanted to make that clear so nobody gets lost. I think that people are used to people walking down to their house. Oh, these trees are so tall. I love being out here early when it's just us with the birds. Listen to this sound. So good for the nervous system and just for listening. So you can see we haven't even climbed today. It's still pretty flat, but now we have this really panoramic view of the mountains. So even with the visitor loop, you still get that mountain. Amazing view. Pretty cool. So one thing about noticing when you hike, you can see spring is in the air. Love it. So one thing about this visitor center trail is the Parkway Road. The Parkway is a road. It's right here. So even when you're hiking the loop, you're not always right beside it, but you definitely hear cars much more than you do on other trails along the Parkway, because this one is the visitor loop. So it's very close to the road. So, you know, if you like that feeling of really being back in nature, it might not be the best trail for you, but it is quite beautiful, so probably worth checking out at least once. Should we keep going? What do you think? What do you think? So here, because this is a loop, we're gonna actually cross the parkway. So we're almost finished with the trail, but right here you can see you actually need to cross a road. So just be aware of that. You come up the hill, nearing the end, and you're gonna actually walk across the parkway, so check for cars, especially if you have your furry friends. it's accessible. You can do the Visitor Center Loop or the Folk Arts Center Trail right here off Interstate 40. So if it's a day that you don't want to fully go into the Visitor Center and park, you can park right off the road. And the rules about the parkway are as long as all 4 of your tires are off the road, you can park. Unless there's a sign, obviously, that says no parking in that area. So you could just park your car, hop right on the trail, and you're good to go. Let's go, Haku! Love the green through here. So gorgeous. We're nearing the end. It's a very fast hike. You could easily do another loop or 2 or 3, whatever you're in the mood for. On a day where you don't want to drive far on the parkway, just hop on, go for a run or another hike. So this white marker here is the Mountain to Sea Trail, which is found all along the parkway. So when you see the white marker, you know you're on the Mountain to Sea Trail. We did it! We're at the end and we got our blood pumping. It wasn't the 4 miles we did the other day, but hey, a little over a mile is a great way to start your morning. The parking lot has a lot more people now. It's still not super crowded, but again, it's early bird gets the worm. You start your day, we probably saw like 2 people on the trail, not busy at all. You can see I got warmed up, so I have my jacket tied around my waist. I have learned over the years that layering when you hike really helps, because I started out really cold, not really cold, I mean like for springtime it was a little cold, but now I'm like kind of warm and it's great. I have my vest, which still keeps my, you know, me warm internally, but my arms are free and good to go. Great start to the day. See you guys next time. Ciao.